British skipper Chris Stanmore-Major arrived off Cape Town on November the 22nd to claim 4th place in Ocean Sprint 1 of the Velux 5 Oceans Round the World Yacht Race. Despite his best efforts, he missed a podium place by 2 days when Canadian skipper Derek Hatfield claimed 3rd position on November the 20th. 36 days at sea for the British skipper were relieved by the warm welcome from fans, friends and officials from the Velux 5 Oceans as his boat Spartan came into dock at the waterfront marina.
Thanks guys, thank you very much for coming down. We're just going to go. Hey! I knew it was going to be an uphill kind of learning curve, and it certainly was. I made lots of mistakes, and I'm just lucky that I've been able to come back from that and continue on. So much learning about how to make the boat go faster, how to kind of manage my time as a solo sailor, and kind of getting over the mental aspect of being on your own for such a long period of time.
Chris's first on-shore requests were for a bowl of his favourite sweets, of the chewy kind, and lots of them.
I haven't had any hot food for like a week, so my stove knackered up. So.
It's been a cathartic journey for the 33-year-old, who is the youngest skipper in the race and competing solo for the first time. His boat Spartan is the latest version of Sir Robin Knox-Johnson's boat Grey Power, which gained 4th place in the last edition of the race. After the start in La Rochelle, France, Stanmore-Major left the main body of the fleet off Portugal and briefly held 2nd place, but fell behind after he hit some high-pressure weather systems.
Brad was very, very close by, and then he started to shoot it off, and that was a point at which I should have left the coast as well. I got caught in a wind hole there, which was water as flat as it is here, and that really, really hurt. You know, I wrote in my log, I was noting down the distances that people away from me. It's like 100, 200, 300, and I just wrote gone, and that's it. From my perspective, they were just gone.
Further south off Gran Canaria, he lost a spinnaker sail as he tried to push the boat to higher speeds. And later had to cope with flooding in the forepeak. In the South Atlantic, he eventually managed to get as close as 120 nautical miles to his nearest rival, 3rd place Derek Hatfield, as they both approached Cape Town.
It was a race in which I learned a lot more about strategy and making the boat go quick, but it very soon became obvious that people were a long way ahead of me, and that I wasn't just going to catch them up just because I felt like catching them up, so then you have to start taking other things from it.
Hatfield was on the wharf to give his rival a warm welcome, along with fellow solo skippers Zbigniew Gutkowski and Brad Van Loo.
Just like you said, I waited, he didn't come. It's an extremely powerful boat, capable of huge speed. Just got to learn to take it a little bit slower and play that longer game than I was. It's a slow grind of life at sea and thoughts, and that's the harder thing.